Blue ocean strategy is not a new concept, but is practiced by many companies as part of everyday business life. First theorised by W. Chan Kim and Renee Malborn in their 2005 book of the same name, they outline blue ocean as a largely successful strategy in today's global climate of aggressive competition, extreme advertising clutter, and ever-changing technologies. Blue ocean strategy is a paradox to the traditional strategy taken by many organisations who are said to be competing in red oceans. Red ocean is a market-competing concept where sustainable competitive advantage is sought through beating competitions in existing markets, exploiting existing demand, and making value-cost trade-offs to pursue either a low-cost or product differentiation strategy. The opposite to this is blue ocean strategy, where organisations make the strategic choice to pursue both of these elements, low cost and product differentiation. By doing this, they make their competition irrelevant, create uncontested market space where they have no direct competition, enabling them to escape price wars, shrinking markets and profit margins that can currently be found in those red ocean climates. Blue ocean is able to do this through the theory at its core, value innovation. Value innovation infers that instead of focusing on beating competition in existing markets, make them irrelevant by creating a leap in value for buyers and your company in order to operate in uncontested markets. An organisation can alter the 6 Ps in their total product concept and create a unique selling proposition that previously didn't exist in the industry, and therefore compete on a basis that other brands have only just found out about. Think Uber. As the ride-sharing market became cluttered with similar services, Uber launched Uber Eats to expand their product offering to reach a new, untouched market of people wanting their takeaways delivered rather than themselves. Through this, they created a sustainable competitive advantage no one else in the industry had. In some cases, like Uber Eats, a whole new competitive industry was forged, and now they face direct competition from independent takeaway deliverers, as well as rideshare services from brands like Chauffeur and Deliveroo. Blue ocean strategy satisfies the overall marketing concept by focusing internal operations outbound and maintaining a consumer-driven organisation by targeting non- and dissatisfied customers. In this way, a symbiotic relationship is formed where organisational satisfaction is brought about by consumer satisfaction. However, differing from conventional red ocean strategy, blue oceans escape intensifying competition and give your brand top-of-mind awareness, forcing competitors to copy or better your first move. For this reason, blue ocean is more than just a marketing concept, but influences the internal operations, environment, and overall motivations of an entire organisation. That's why when marketers think blue ocean, some of the world's most recognisable brands come to mind. They are industry leaders or product innovators. Famous examples include Curves Gym and dating app Tinder, who utilise blue ocean strategy by never using competition as a benchmark. Tinder saw the lengthy and emotion-heavy forms, processes and questionnaires that nearly all dating websites and apps use to position themselves as providers of deep emotional connections and interactions. Tinder recognised there were a large number of singles who were looking for a dating experience, but in a casual, fun way, without the emotional ties and stigma that came with traditional online dating. By adding the swipe left and right and short profiles, they were able to gamify the experience, making it appeal to a large, previously uncontested market of single people, and at the time of its launch had no direct competition. Similarly, Curves recognised the elite sports-focused position of most metropolitan gym brands and saw a blue ocean of women who were looking for a different type of exercise experience. Rather than going to train or to achieve a goal, they simply wanted to keep fit and healthy. With this insight, Curves created a women's-only gym with simple equipment and self-driven exercises that appealed to a market the current fitness industry had forgotten. Therefore, this group of consumers were extremely satisfied with the brand who were working to meet their unique needs. Like Tinder, this blue ocean strategy is attributed to Curves' global success. Out-of-home media is an ever-growing media channel that is bringing about new, interesting ways of advertising to the masses. It allows for creativity, but is also the ideal platform to take advantage of growing digital technology to box out competition. The Outdoor Media Association defines out-of-home media as any advertising of products or services that you see outside of your home. Unlike many other more traditional channels like TV and newspapers, outdoor advertising is often unavoidable as it is positioned in prime spaces and is constantly visible. Out-of-home media can actualize itself in all areas of consumers' lives, from airports to taxis to doctors' offices, and actually invites people to look up and engage with their surroundings and communities, rather than most of the advertising clutter people are used to seeing on their smartphone, TV and computer screens, which take their attention away from their actual surrounding. Out-of-home media possesses many unique benefits other media channels don't. It has a high reach and frequency, as out-of-home media is often placed on transport routes or community infrastructure. The channel has a high frequency rate amongst consumers, who, for example, might see it every time they travel to work or go home, and therefore it also has a high advertising retention rate. Also, due to its location in prominent outdoor and high foot traffic metropolitan areas, has the possibility for immense reach. As people are encountering the media in an outdoor setting, unlike the radio that they can turn off or newspaper that can be put in the bin, the only way to avoid out-of-home is to physically look away, making an obvious yet not in-your-face medium nearly unavoidable if placed in front of consumers. Unlike many other media channels, in Australia, out-of-home media is accurately measured. In Australia, this is done by the MOVE system, which provides feasibility to the media investment and gives accountability and return on investment, 3 things marketing and advertisers are looking for in the current climate. Unconventional out-of-home formats also allow for new creative opportunities and innovative ways to interact with consumers. Digital billboards are able to be tailored to real time, include the current weather, and use facial recognition to react with people's emotions. This keeps advertising exciting and grabs attention, allowing out-of-home media to escape the traditional clutter. The OMA releases an annual report every year outlining global and Australian trends. In 2017, Australia's trends mirrored that of the world, where out-of-home saw rapid growth in overall advertising expenditure, correlating with the rise of urban populations, increased accumulation of out-of-home sites, and increased population time outdoors. This is largely beneficial for a country like Australia, with ideal weather conditions and the majority of leisure activities based outside. This could be hindered in places like England or Sweden, where outdoor time can be limited or avoided due to the weather. Another global trend found out-of-home media was also beneficial for the cities where they were placed in, as it meant maintenance of community spaces and infrastructure like bus stops, but also a return on investment to governments and landlords for the outdoor spaces leased. In this way, locals' economy can benefit from the growth of the out-of-home media industry. However, possibly the biggest out-of-home trend is the rise of digital out-of-home media, which is changing the entire face of the industry. In 2017, digital advertising accounted for 47.3% of Australia's total out-of-home revenue, and this continues to grow annually. New digital technologies are constantly being created, like augmented reality, geo-targeting, and live feeds that are expanding the creative opportunities of out-of-home. These innovations also allow increased capacity of measurability with things like beacon technology and day-part timing. This growth in digital technologies is allowing marketers and advertisers to connect with consumers in unprecedented ways at times never before possible. Just in Perth, APN Outdoor has installed cross-track TV in 2018 at the main train station that now reaches up to 8.8 million consumers weekly during a time where they are primed, waiting for the train, looking for a way to daydream and pass time. I hope this video is able to give some insight into blue ocean strategy and out-of-home media, 2 very important components in any marketer or advertiser's arsenal. They can reap huge benefits if approached with planning, creativity, and a clear strategy unique to your organisation's goals and objectives. Thank you for watching.